God is also a God of patterns. I'm taking my time to build so that you will understand. Exodus chapter 25 and verse 40. When Moses was building the tabernacle in the wilderness, the Bible says in chapter 25 and verse 40 that God continued to come down to insist that you make them according to the pattern. Somebody say pattern. There are spiritual patterns. Things do not just happen haphazardly. There is a pattern for healing. There is a pattern for growth. Are we together? There is a pattern for speed. There is a pattern for influence. And that if you want to host my glory, you must ensure that the house is built according to pattern. Go to Exodus chapter 40. And then from verse 33, it's amazing that the Shekinah of God never rested upon that building until they finished the work according to pattern. And then 34 now says, please give it to us. Then the cloud covered the tabernacle of meeting, and the glory of God filled that tabernacle. Consuming fire, sweet perfume, your awesome presence fills this consuming fire, sweet perfume, your awesome presence fills. Listen, believers, hear me. Every time the glory of God shows up, it comes to confirm that his patterns have been followed. The glory of God never shows up until his patterns have been kept. The glory of God is an attestation upon a life, an organization, a ministry, that the patterns of the Spirit have been kept. So when your life reflects the beauty and the glory of God, it is a report card speaking to the world that you have walked in keeping with God's patterns. Are we together? The glory of God confirms that his patterns. If the glory of God comes upon your finances, it is an attestation that you have kept the patterns of the Spirit. The economic system of the kingdom have been kept. If the glory of God comes upon your ministry, comes upon your family, when your family reflects Psalm 112, it is proof that you have kept certain principles. The Bible says in Psalm 112, it says, blessed is the man that feareth the Lord, that delighted greatly in his commands. The Bible then says his seed shall be mighty upon earth. It says the generation of the upright shall be blessed. It says wealth and riches shall be in his house, and yet his righteousness endures forever. When your life becomes that living epistle, it is proof that you have kept the pattern. So we are here like spiritual archaeologists to explore the patterns of the Spirit. Shifting is not just a confession. Transiting from one dimension. It is true, the Bible says the path of the just, provided you are just. It says the character of your life should be such that you transit from one dimension of glory even to another, in the similitude of the rising of the sun unto the perfect day.